Today I want to talk about an app for measuring your pulse. Basically, it's one of those apps that anybody can use. And I've been looking for something that it's easy to use, but it's not cumbersome for anybody to use, and something that's readily accessible to anyone. I found this app called ZenFit from Asus. That's what that looks like. If I can get a close up on there, it's right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. And this is basically a fitness app, but the problem with a lot of the fitness apps is they're very cumbersome to use. They have so many settings, and you gotta do this and that, and it's basically a mess. And I found this one from Asus that is very simple, really. So let me go back to the entrance here, or the beginning. So this is what you get when you first start it. And since all I want to do is check my heart rate, I usually just hit that. Then I can go, you always have to scroll up in order to get the measurement link on here. So you click on that, and then what you do is you put your finger on the lens and the LED at the same time. As you can see, mine is very close. And the reason I have this phone is because I want to show you the difference of, depending on the phone that you have, the LED may be way off over here, and you need both in order to get a reading. You can still do it, but I'll go into this a little more later. So what I'll do is basically just put your finger in there, just like that, cover both of them, click start, and as you can see, it's taking my pulse, but that's how it works. You need to put the LED or the light through your finger so that the camera can also work with that. So you just wait until it's done. And there you go. Took a moment, but it does work. Is it perfect? No, but it's something nice to have, just for a quick measurement. There are other things you can use, but this is the one I have found that works in a bind and just something quick that you may want to check your heart rate on. And it works with your phone, so you always have it. So I'll click on general, and then here are the times that I have taken my readings, and you also have the week, the days, and then the green areas, 60 through 80 or 90 up there. That's your normal range, which it's down here. It tells you that, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to it. You can use this app for exercise if you want it. They have a couple here. I don't use that. I mainly use it for just a heart rate because it's the one that doesn't have any ads and all that, any other junk that I don't need. Now with that said, I put that on my dad's phone, and this is what he has. The problem is that, as I mentioned earlier, the LED and the camera are too far away. So he was basically doing this. We're going like this. That didn't work. And then I realized that he wasn't covering the LED because you need the LED or the light on your finger. So using it with your left hand, it's completely out of the question, because if you do this, you're on the wrong spot. You need the finger on the lens. So he has to use the right finger. And when you do that, you have to cover both the LED, because it needs the light, and the finger on the camera, and then you can take the reading. So it took a little longer to figure out, but we finally were able to, I was able to get him to use it. And it's just one of those things. The phone's just different, and that's just how it is. However, I do prefer the camera in the middle on the phones, because what happens when you have it on the corner, every time I'm taking pictures, the finger's always blocking it. So that's the downside to these. However, in order to use something like this for a heart rate monitor, the LEDs need to be closer. And I bring this up because this is something very important that a lot of people I know could use or will want to use, or even if you don't use it, you could always check somebody's beat with your phone. Just something very simple, something that can help somebody. Take a look at that. Is it perfect? Obviously, no, but it's better than some other readers like this one. This one's supposed to be even more accurate because it goes on your chest. It's a chest strap. However, I haven't been able to get this to work with a lot of the apps. It does connect, but the readings are not accurate, or they have ads and they don't take the reading constantly. It's just a mess. I haven't been able to get that to work. So I found this one, and it's very simple to use and quick, and you don't have to wear anything. So I've been looking into some of this health apps because I want to make sure that we have something that he can check on just something quick, or whatever the case may be. But I know a lot of people are always looking for stuff like this, and I prefer this one because it's very simple to use and very quick. As you can see, you don't have to go through too many steps or any other junk just to get to that, which is all you want sometimes. The other one that I know, the other monitor that I know out there is obviously the Apple Watch. That monitors your rate constantly, and as we all know, we just saw that on the news that this girl got saved by the watch because of that. So I think these apps are very important. It's just something that not a lot of people have used, or I have seen that work very simply so that you're not fumbling with things just to get a heart rate. So there you have it. That's the heart rate or the exercise app from Asus. So if you want to use that, it's called Asus ZenFit with a Z-E-N, Fit. So let me see if I can get an about here. Feedback and help. Well, it doesn't, but there are a few other questions there if anybody wants to look at them. And trying to make sure that the name shows up on the camera, but I'm not sure if that's going to show too well. But anyway, Asus ZenFit. Asus, the motherboard maker, so that's what I use, and so far it's been okay. But just keep that in mind. With the LEDs, you need both. You need the LED on your finger to light that up, and then the camera to take the picture or the reading. So I hope that helps a little bit, or someone who may need something like this, at least for a quick read. And that's pretty much it for this one. So if there are any others that you may know of, please put them links below and just make a comment on that. If you know of something even better and easier to use, then that would be fine.